False stories and fake allegations are an unfortunate truth towards celebrities in the blogging world. It happens all the time, from outlets on Instagram and Twitter to outlets on Facebook to blogs themselves to video content creators. A lot of times we get it wrong, but usually we get it wrong because somebody else put the story out there. And when somebody puts a story out there, it typically gets a lot of attention. Like earlier this year, Steve Harvey allegedly was supposed to get divorced from his wife. And that's what people were talking about. We were all talking about it because one blog put it out there, so we thought it might have been true until Steve Harvey had to come out and actually decline the story, saying it was completely false. And so once he said it, we knew it was false. But the same thing happened with Bishop T.D. Jakes. Now, of course, we all know what happened when it came to the P Diddy situation, and Diddy and T.D. Jakes were hanging out before. And of course, when that happened, a lot of people were upset about it, even people in the religious community. But then there was some information that leaked to the media where T.D. Jakes was accused of being, get this, a power bottom. Let's check it out.
Cassie has turned over substantial amounts of evidence to the feds. I'm told that after Cassie had a long conversation with Blank, I have to protect this person. They're going through a lot right now. And her lawyers, she finally was convinced to give up the videotapes and audio recordings that contain footage of S parties and other private gatherings that feature some pretty powerful and prominent people. And get this, she even gave up a burner phone and USBs that belonged to Kim Porter with incriminating evidence against Diddy. I'm told that there are a slew of artists, politicians, and entertainers that are about to be exposed and arrested for H10. I'm paraphrasing there, okay? H10. I'm told that Cassie's husband played a significant role in getting Cassie to turn over the evidence. It's to my understanding that Cassie felt that by exposing the truth, it would also make her look like a filthy Moor, and I'm paraphrasing there because some of the videos she turned in, it shows her getting number one, okay guys, I'm paraphrasing again, and committing more disgusting acts that she was forced to do. I'm also told that multiple male escorts corroborated the fact that T.D. Jakes have slept with multiple men at Diddy's parties and abroad, and they refer to him as being a power bottom. Now,
T.D. Jakes had to come out and say this.
Some of you logged in or come in out of concern. Some of you come in to hear what I'm going to say. All of you who expect me to address a lie, you can log off. I will not use this sacred day and this sacred pulpit to address a lie when I have a chance to preach a truth. I will stand straight up, head up, back straight, and preach the unadulterated, infallible word of God. Because that is what the pulpit is for. But there will be a time. So you can stop dragging people and arguing with people and fighting and just log off. All you do is just hit the button. Right there. Log off. There is no show here.
But again, that didn't stop other creators from continuing what the rumor was. Now, personally, I don't believe that T.D. Jakes is a power bottom. I just think that people ran with it because of what some evidence that Cassie might have had. I don't necessarily think that it's true, but it's okay. But there's one YouTuber who is still going around insinuating that T.D. Jakes is indeed a power bottom, and he's been making a lot of content about it. And that person is no other than Storm Monroe. Now, Storm Monroe, he's a popular celebrity blogger, and basically he makes a lot of good content. He gets a lot of interviews and things like this, but he basically was also reporting on the T.D. Jakes situation until Bishop T.D. Jakes and his staff took revenge. And if you look at this stream called T.D. Power Bottom Jakes Striked My Channel, when I saw that, I had to press play to see what was going to happen next.
So yes, T.D. Jakes, Thomas Dexter Jakes, and his team all right, and his team hit my channel with a copyright strike for a video that's all over the internet. Well, first off, I want to put a face to the name, you know, just so y'all know who we talking about. We talking about TD, Power Bottom Jakes, Lick 'em Low Jakes, Dick 'em Down Jakes, Take That Jakes, Peach Cobbler Jakes. Can you at least serve me some peach cobbler? I know your ass is hungry. I know your fat ass like to eat. So anyway, let's get on into it. I'm sure y'all can hear me well. I don't want to keep y'all all night. All right. We did a live a couple of days ago on TD Jakes, and we tore them down. We roasted, we gagged. We knocked his fat ass all the way down to the floor. We worked him harder than what he be getting worked when allegedly he be power bottoming. We hit him harder than Diddy be hitting him. I feel like when Diddy be hitting them, Diddy don't even use no lube. They say when the bottoms then been hit so often and so hard, and that asshole is so open and so wide that it don't take much for you to get up in there. They say it ain't nothing like a little seasoning as lubrication. And we want to know, have you ever been swallowed? Have you ever been swallowed? Have you ever been swallowed? I want to know, before you bottom, do you have faith that you ain't gonna paint them like Picasso? Or do you go ahead and clean out? Do you get that good douche and stand up over that? Well, you got to put your big over that bathtub, because I know you ain't putting your big all over the toilet. I know you ain't doing that shit. Have you ever been swallowed? Have you ever been swallowed? Have you ever been swallowed? After you get through cleaning that out, do you clean that out? Or do you walk by faith or by sight? Do you walk by faith or by shit? This is what we want to know.
So let me just say that the roasting towards TD Jakes was epic, and I believe the reason why Storm was so upset with TD Jakes or the people who has his channels, because the clip that he is showing came from, like, I don't know, a long time ago. So he gave him a copyright strike. And with somebody like TD Jakes that has a lot of money, he's like one of the top 3 or 4 super chatted channels on the internet, it's going to be hard to beat a copyright dispute with Bishop TD Jakes. It's probably, you're not going to win. But then the added roasting and, you know, calling the guy a power bottom. And the whole time I'm thinking about this, I'm like, this sounds a lot like Tasha K and Cardi B, where Tasha K just kept on, you know, roasting. And don't get me wrong, with some of the stuff that Storm was saying, that was funny. Me and my editor, we would listen to it the other night, and he was actually in tears. I mean, it was funny. But the situation is, it's not going to be funny if he hit you with a lawsuit, bro. It's not. That's probably not going to be funny. And, you know, like, I think as content creators, we can't be saying that, hey, you are a power bottom and you're like the world's most important pastor. I don't know if that's a good idea. Again, like, I don't want to tell him what to do, but again, it doesn't seem like it's the smartest thing to do. You know, and then again, you know, he doesn't really have that much proof that TD Jakes is living that lifestyle. So let's say, for example, if TD Jakes was to sue him, then what would he be able to prove? He wouldn't have anything to prove. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't be able to prove it at all. And so I don't know what will happen, but he did get the copyright strike laid on him. And I think as creators, we got to understand that, yeah, we are YouTubers and content creators, but these people have a lot of money, a whole lot of money, more money than what we got. Although it was hilarious. The roast was hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. I was cracking up here and there. But guys, what do you think? Do you think that these allegations against TD Jakes are true. And if you were TD Jakes and, you know, somebody was making content about you being a power bottom, would you copyright strike that person? Or would you just let them continue to talk, you know, mess about you and things like that? What would you do? Let your boy know. It's O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.